Good morning, students. As I told you earlier, we are just going to study about the Holozoic mode of nutrition in higher animals. And first of all, we are just going to study nutrition in animals. On the basis of this nutrition in animals, we have divided the animals into three categories or the three groups. That is, one is the herbivores, second is the carnivores, and third is the omnivores. As you know, herbivores are those animals which are eating plants directly. They are eating or they are feeding on the plants, and these carnivores are the animals which are eating flesh or meat only. So you can give example for herbivores. There is there, cow is there, buffalo is there, and carnivore you can give the example, lion is there, leopard is there, and tiger is there, because these are the animals which are eating meat only or flesh only, and these are known as the carnivores. Now the third category is the omnivores. So omnivores are those animals which can eat food as well as which can eat this meat, flesh, or as well as plants, you can say. So omnivores, so we can give the example of the human beings, because we are eating food as well as we are eating the this flesh as well as this plants also. So these are the three different types of group of animals just based on the different type of eating habits. Now, what are the different steps in process of nutrition in amoeba? As whenever we are talking about the nutrition in animals or higher animals, we will always just discuss about, or we will say five steps are there in nutrition in animals or higher animals, and these five steps are ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and egestion. As I told you, ingestion is the taking food inside, digestion is the digesting that food into simple or breaking that complex food into the simple form, that is digestion. Then after digestion or breaking the food into simple form, that food or the nutrients, they are absorbed by the body, and that is known as the absorption. And next is the assimilation. So when these nutrients, they are just digested or they are broken into the simple form, then these nutrients, they are absorbed by the body, and then they are taken into the bloodstream inside the body. That is known as the this absorption. Assimilation, when these nutrients, they are going or they are present inside the blood after this absorption, then they are reacting or they are just reacting with this oxygen which is coming from the respiration, or simply we can say oxygen is oxidizing and that food particle or the nutrients and releasing energy, that is known as the assimilation. So after assimilation, the undigested food or the waste food that is present inside the body, that is just thrown out of the body, that's known as the egestion. Simply you can say the removal or getting rid of the waste material from the body or undigested food from the body, that is known as the egestion. So egestion is very important, and most of the time students, they are getting confusion this in assimilation. Assimilation is nothing but this is simply utilization of the food to form energy, that's assimilation. Egestion is very important because number of microbes, number of bacteria, they are present in this undigested food. If we are not throwing or just removing the waste water from the body time to time, then it will be causing number of these infections or number of problems inside the body. So it's very important to get rid of the waste material from the body, and that is known as the egestion. Okay. Now we are just coming to the next step, that is nutrition in amoeba. As I told you, this is a very important question, and as you know, amoeba is a protozoa. This is a single cell eukaryote, and as it is not having a particular shape, this is simply having a membrane bounded structure which is having a nucleus inside, and this is filled with some vacuoles are present, and this body is filled by a fluid that is known as the protoplasm. So it's not having any particular shape structure, and whenever it is moving, it is simply throwing the protoplasm to that direction, and that is just rolling or moving toward that particular direction by just pushing this protoplasm in that particular direction. So it's not having any particular shape structure, we can say. So we can make any type of structure of this amoeba. So amoeba, because this is a eukaryotic cell, again it's showing the same five steps, that is ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and egestion. Okay class, I just drawn here a diagram, the ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and egestion. Ingestion, as I told you, amoeba is not having any particular shape. Whenever it come in contact with the food particle, then it will form these pseudopods or finger-like projections in the body, which are known as the pseudopodia. Pseudo means false, podia means legs. So these are forming false legs, and it start moving to that particular direction, pseudopodia, along with the pseudopodia, and thus taking these food particles inside the body, that is ingestion. Now this food particle in the form of food vacuole is inserted inside the body, and that is known as the food vacuole. Now we are coming to the second step, that is digestion. So when this food vacuole is present inside the protoplasm of this amoeba, then it will absorb, listen carefully, it will absorb the enzymes from the protoplasm. As I just shown by the direction of these arrows, these enzymes, they are just entering in the food vacuole from the surrounding, or the simply you can say from the protoplasm. As you know, what is the function of the enzyme? The function of enzyme is to digest the food or breaking the complex food into the simple form. So here enzymes, they are entering, the food is there already present in the food vacuole, so there will be digestion simply. So these enzymes, what they will do, they will break the food into simple form, and that process is known as the digestion. Okay, now we are coming to the third step, that is absorption. So whenever these complex food particle is broken down into simple form of the food particle, then these nutrients, they will be absorbed or they will be diffused inside the protoplasm by the process of diffusion. So these nutrients which are present in the food, now they are released and they are just sent to the protoplasm. That third step, that is absorption. After absorption, what will be there? These nutrients which are just present inside the protoplasm, or which is just sent by this food vacuole inside the protoplasm, that will be get utilized by the this amoeba for different purposes, for their respiration, growth, reproduction, whatever the activities it is having, and that is known as the assimilation. Assimilation simple means is to utilizing the nutrients to produce energy, and this energy is important for the life processes, as I told you earlier in the first topic. So this is assimilation. Now again the last step, that is egestion, is again very important. As I told you, this is very important because body has to get rid of the waste material from the this cells. So this egestion is again very important. Now listen carefully, as I told you, here is the food vacuole. Now the waste material which is present inside the food vacuole, now it will be known as, here I can just make, this is known as the contractile vacuole. This is now known as the contractile vacuole. So you should know the difference between food vacuole as well as the contractile vacuole. So if the vacuole is having food particle inside, then this is known as the food vacuole, and this is the step in digestion. And the second step, that is assimilation, is the contractile vacuole. That means when this vacuole is having the waste material. So this already the waste food that is present inside this vacuole, and whatever the waste material is present inside the protoplasm, that can also be taken by this vacuole, and then this vacuole along with the waste material is known as the contractile vacuole. Now it is time to get rid of this waste material. When this contractile vacuole get filled with this waste material, then it will start moving towards the periphery or the plasma membrane of the body, and then it will bursting itself and removing the waste material out of the body, and that is known as the egestion. So this is very important. So whenever the question is coming for this, what is the different step for digestion in amoeba, or just explain digestion in amoeba with the help of diagram, then you are going to draw these diagrams. These are the different five different diagrams showing different 5 steps, and you will write about the ingestion, digestion, absorption, and assimilation and egestion. So this is a very important class. Again, now the next topic we are going to discuss in the next video, that is the digestion in the human beings. So this is again very important. Okay, thank you class. Okay.